on, Mario gets no respect in any country. No matter where we go, they're always turning him into bootlegs, memes, and putting him into terrible games. Who asked for Granddad? I mean, I'm glad it exists, but still! Japan, however, there's a country that will respect Mario. They made him after all. Yeah, Japan birthed out Mario and would never put him in a... Okay, nothing is sacred! Or, as they say in Japan, Watashi wa kono garakuta ga sanzai suru nante shinjirarenai. I know I butchered that. So, this is a bootleg 4-in-1 multi-cart of Mario games. They're games no one probably knows except the Japanese bootleg community. Well, hey, at least there's only 4 of them. This means our pain will be short. First game is... Oh yeah, I already forgot. Japanese. Mario Bros. 4. Okay, Goombas, Mario, Creepy Birdo, looks legit. Overworld map, very reminiscent of Mario 3. Legit once again. Doesn't look very legit anymore. Okay, let's break down what just happened. Mario did a trademark Sonic spin dash to jump on these green Goombas in New York City in front of a sushi house. I've never wanted to know more about a game's backstory so bad. The game itself is a pretty average platformer, to be honest. Line it up next to the thousands of side-scrollers the NES had in its library and it doesn't stand out too much. Still a bit confused on that spin dash though. No? No answers? Okay. Level 2 is, Bikini Bottom? Water, bubbles, a pineapple? What am I supposed to think? There is a bar here, however. A very tiny bar. Yeah, I've had a pretty rough day so far. Let's get some shots! On second thought, I'm good. I'm just gonna go. There's really not much to this game. The gameplay itself is below average at best. It's just one of those, look at that kind of game. Look at Mario explode into a bunch of tiny Marios. Look at this sleep paralysis monster! Now, I'm sure this game has an ending. I mean, it can't go on forever. Can it? But I simply refuse to continue playing. I'm sorry, Spinning Mario. And more importantly, I'm sorry, Bikini Bottom. Alright, next game is... my new favorite game of all time. I'm gonna call you Jerry. Oh my gosh, Jerry, no! Super Bros. 8. I've given up on questioning things. So we have another story to go with this game. However, while it is still in Japanese, we got some visuals to work with and fill in the blanks. So this prince and princess are getting married by this horrifying creature. I know that's probably supposed to be a mustache, but it's way more funny if you look at it like it's a giant smile. Anyway, this bird objects to the wedding, knocks the guy out, turns him into a frog, kills the princess, and then this witch asks Mario and Luigi to find the antidote and save the day. Yeah, sure, I mean, I've heard weirder stories. So in this game, we take control of Mario with a hammer, and it's our job to go around and whack all the Jerrys. No, don't make me do this! Again, this is another really solid side-scroller. It's probably based off another game, but I genuinely just can't be bothered to look that up. Oh hey look, falling logs, just like in Super Mario Bros. 2. See, it's totally real. Aw, hi there, you cute little creature. Oh, there you go, see you in hell! We will never talk about this again. Stay away from me, and I will stay away from you. Alright, time for the boss battle. It's a stump with a face carved in it, with a spiky winged top hat and vines for hands. And of course, who could forget that it shoots out stairs? That's where I draw the line, Super Bros. 8. Sugi! Super Mario Bros. 17, featuring Mafia Mario and Luigi. Perfect! Yeah, okay, this is Chippendale. So we're off to a pretty great start. Mario picks up a giant apple, and there's Bowser! Is this the final boss already? And there's another one, and another one. So again, we have another really solid and awesome NES platformer. But it's only because this is a Chippendale game. So of course it's good, it's just a game that Capcom made. You take control of Mario, or Mally, or, when he jumps, a disgusting human chipmunk hybrid. First boss, this 6-armed pole that shoots lightning and holds a brush. Sure. Again, since this is just an NES game with a few modified sprites, and a good game at that, there's not much I can say apart from,
yeah, this is pretty good.
So, let's just move on to the final game. Okay, a few questions if you may. Who are you? What is that? And what is that? Alright, I think I got it all off my chest. So this is the Great Giana Sisters. Oh! Looks kind of familiar, doesn't it? So, as you can tell, the Great Giana Sisters is a Super Mario Bros. 1 ripoff, with a few tiny changes here and there. But overall, it's a bootleg Mario 1. Platforming, Goombas, pipes, coins, overworld and underground. It's a me, Mario! But this game actually has an interesting backstory. The Great Giana Sisters was made back in 1987, 2 years after Mario 1's release, and was an actual game you could buy for the Commodore 64. You take control of Giana and her sister, Giana, two girls who suffer from chronic nightmares and need to adventure and conquer their own nightmare world. How fitting, considering this game is something I can only see in my sleep after eating pizza at 11:35. It obviously had its controversies for just being Mario 1. But that didn't stop them from making 5 sequels throughout the years, as recent as 2016. So let's just quickly go through all of them. I mean, hey, it's definitely more interesting than just ending this video on Mario 1. Plus, I'm never gonna talk about these ever again. Giana Sisters Hard and Heavy. That's how I feel after looking at her. Here we are in space, shooting aliens? Okay, quite the departure from the first game, but hey, at least it's kind of original. A little boring, a little empty, a little next. Giana Sisters DS. Yes, Nintendo actually put a new game in someone else's ripoff series on their own console. And what New Super Mario Bros. Did to 2D Mario games, Giana Sisters DS was not that. I mean, to be completely fair, the game isn't terrible. It's okay. It looks fine. It plays well. There's just no real personality to it. It feels like an iPhone game. Maybe this was Nintendo's way of getting revenge 20 years later. Oh yeah, we'll totally put your game on our handheld. But it's gonna suck. Giana Sisters 2D. It's the same generic crap! But that's probably just because this game is a HD remake of the DS game and released on the PC. Yeah, good for you, I guess. Giana Sisters Twisted Dream and... wait a second, this game looks pretty good. Heck, I'd go as far as to say this game looks awesome! It actually has a personality and identity, actually diving into the fever nightmare premise the first game was supposedly based on. You can switch between each sister mid-game, and doing so changes the environment around to either the light world, or spooky scary skeleton Halloween world. It's very Tim Burton-like. It's cute and nice to look at, but somehow horrifying and the stuff of nightmares. This game is actually passable. If you had to play a Giana Sisters game, I'd definitely say go for Twisted Dreams. And lastly, we have Giana Sisters Dream Runners. It's a multiplayer running racing game. It's very bad. So yeah, wow, to think all of these games spawned from an obvious Mario ripoff from the 80s. This series has been going on almost just as long as Mario. But we totally got off track. That was the Japanese 4-in-1 Mario bootleg cartridge. Pretty weird to be honest, but as always, I had a great time. I mean, not really, but at least we got the Giana Sisters retrospective. You see, this is totally an educational channel for smart people only, like myself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to play more bootlegs and eat this 5-day-old pizza I found in the back of the refrigerator. Score! Wish me luck!